Hey, happy Sunday. Sunday after Thanksgiving. Cyber weekend. Yesterday was Small Business Saturday. I guess tomorrow is Cyber Monday. I don't know what Sunday is. Is it take a break from shopping Sunday? I don't know. Everybody's doing well. I just posted the link in the Facebook group and should be on YouTube as well. So hopefully get a couple people pop in here. Looks like there's been a few images added to the group. So hopefully it looks like a couple of them might be ones that people want to use to maybe see what we can do as far as re-editing. So that would be cool. I've got to find, I haven't looked at that in a while. A crazy week between the holiday and work. It has been a busy week. It's gone by fast. Took a couple of days off, but it was quite a hectic week. A lot of stuff going on Monday, Tuesday, part of Wednesday, and then took a break most of Wednesday, Thursday, and a little bit of Friday, and then back at it again. So Christmas is only 3 weeks away, too. It's crazy. So I've got the Dropbox folder linked up. So if anybody joins in here and has a couple images, then we can coordinate that, get that uploaded, and for everybody else to take advantage of. But yeah, should be good to go. Yep. Okay. Yeah. There's a link. I thought I posted it in the wrong place. So. Last was it 29th of November. So yeah, we're getting real close to the end of November, December, and like I said, Christmas is we're only 3 weeks away. Well, 3.5 weeks from now. So kind of a short, a little shorter than normal period between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So hope everybody's got the shopping done. So. Yeah, coming up fast. We're actually going to have our first frost of the year this year. Should be tomorrow night into Tuesday. We're having a swath of rain come through here right now. Raining a little bit outside. Supposed to get some showers here tonight and tomorrow morning, maybe a little heavy, and then front's supposed to come through. And Tuesday morning, it could be like down to 28 degrees, which for us here in Atlanta is pretty cold. It'll be back up. Well, it's going to be relatively cold, though. So we'll get probably the first hard frost of the year, which will hopefully kill some bugs. So that would be a good thing. We're still getting mosquitoes buzzing around outside, although not as many as normal. It's gotten colder overall, but still, without a hard freeze, mosquitoes are still around. So we should get that this week and hopefully kill off the rest of the mosquitoes until next April. So we get a 5-month break from the mosquitoes. And I know for West End in Florida, I don't know if mosquitoes ever go away. They might. I guess they get frost. Occasionally, they'll get a snow down there. And maybe they do get a frost every year. But for Joe out there in sunny Arizona, I don't know. They probably don't get a whole lot of, well, they probably do have mosquitoes. Not as many as here. It probably is too hot for mosquitoes in Arizona. But I'm sure the few that they have don't go away in the winter. That is pretty sure about that because it never gets cold enough. We don't, doesn't freeze them out. Hey, Wes.
Hey, Mark. How's it going?
Good. You have a good socially distant Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Not a whole lot going on.
Yeah, that's about what we did too. It's just the boss and I, and did a Zoom with the parents and brother and his family, and that was the extent of it. So it's about the first time in, I don't know, what, 15 or 16 years that we haven't had at least somebody else for Thanksgiving. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, maybe next year.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Don't you normally go visit family for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you didn't do that this year. Just stayed at home. Did you get a turkey?
No turkey.
We got a small turkey. I did.
We had some ham.
Okay. Yeah. We got a small turkey. It was still a lot, but we had turkey and then leftovers yesterday. I made some turkey salad today, which we'll have for lunch for next. But then we still got some leftovers. We'll be done with the turkey by next week.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was kind of nice actually just to be really, really quiet on Thanksgiving. So I mean, from that standpoint, that was kind of good. But I do miss being around the family too. So there's always that balance.
Yeah.
So what are you drinking? Looks like you opened up a nice beer there.
This is Winter Ride from Trader Joe's.
Okay. I'll have to take a look for that. I haven't been in. Well, no, I didn't look at I didn't see any of their holiday beers out. I was there Monday or Tuesday, but I'm sure they're
it's part of their Hosefbrau line. It's a Doppelbock.
Oh wow,
I like that. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It's like
go there. Yeah.
Yeah, $5.99 a 6-pack. So really good.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I think I normally go there on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, so I'll probably go and pick some of that. Yeah, I mean that's a good. It's not super fantastic, but it's definitely a decently solid beer, especially for the price.
Yeah.
I've been pretty happy with their winter brews. Now, do they have the holiday ale? I haven't seen that one. Is that out?
Yeah, it's out. I didn't buy it. I still have bottles of that from years gone past, I think.
I have last year's. It's sitting in the door of my beer fridge. Yeah, I think maybe I should drink that before I get the new one.
Yeah. Well, that's one of those ones that gets better with age. So
yeah, within a few years. Although
right.
Last night I had on Joe's show I had a Stone Imperial Russian Stout from 2011. That was my last bottle of it.
Mm-hmm.
I had 3 bottles, so that was my third check-in. So the first bottle I had when it was fresh, within a month or two, and really, really liked it. I had it 3 years, almost 4 years ago. It was like January 2017, and it was still really good.
Mm-hmm.
This one was, it was past its prime. It was still okay, but it wasn't anything. It was kind of thin. The flavors were kind of going away. But it was almost 10 years old at that point. So
yeah.
Like I said, if you have one, drink it because pretty soon you're not going to want to.
Right.
But I don't know. I kind of went crazy with aging the beer, but I think a lot of beers are good, especially stouts and darker beers. You can get a good few years out of them at least for where they change, for the better for the most part. But I do have some homebrew from 2006. I still have in the basement. I still have like 8 or 9 bottles of that.
I poured out the last of mine. I was saving it, and there was no sense in saving it because it was really bad.
I tried one a couple years ago, and it was barely drinkable. So I'm sure if I open up this next one, it's going to be more vinegar than.
Yeah.
It'll be. I'm sure it'll be long gone, but I still have a few. So I'm going to open one up, and I'll at least pour it in the glass and see what it looks like. But I think that might be the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So good. So were you able to get out with the camera at all this week?
No, I didn't do anything this week.
Yeah. I didn't really either. We had decent weather here, but I was busy the first part of the week, and then with the holiday, we just kind of took off and didn't do anything for a couple of days, and then kind of back at it. So you posted a couple images. It looks like maybe ones you're thinking maybe might be worthwhile to kind of edit.
Yeah, I just went back through my old catalog and just looked and picked out a couple that I thought maybe people might be interested in.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I see a couple here. Dennis posted. Maybe there might be 1 or 2 there. We'll see if he pops on and go through that. But yeah, the one you posted of the portrait, I think that one might be. And then you got the Blue Angels one, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that might be a good one to edit. So, what was I going to say? Now this is not photography related at all, but did you do any record store day, Black Friday shopping?
No, I looked at the list and wasn't. It's weird. It's like there's hardly ever anything on record store day that I have to have.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's kind of interesting stuff, but I'm not going to pay $30+ for it.
Yeah, I looked at there was a couple that might have been okay, but they were $35-$40. I'm like, no, thanks. Yeah. No. I'll just look for something like similar to that on Discogs and get it for $15.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of times I've been able to get stuff later for less than what it originally was.
Yeah. You probably go back in a couple months and get some of those ones from this one probably for less than what they sold for. Yeah. I didn't see anything that was real like, oh boy, got to have that. So, hey, Dennis.
Hi, Mark. How you doing?
Good. Good.
You, Wes, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, ticking over. Nothing to do. Bored.
Yeah.
You have what? One more week of lockdown? Is that what the official word is?
I think it's next Wednesday. Yeah, 2nd of December it all lifts.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, okay. Well, that's Mac Rib Day. That's McDonald's Mac Rib Sandwich Day. See, they must have coordinated, so they must let everybody out so they can go to McDonald's and get the Mac Rib sandwich.
Yeah, but it's not. You can do what you like. We've gone back into the different levels of lockdown.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we're level 2, which means
Okay.
you can go to a restaurant and have a meal. You just can't meet anybody in there.
Oh, so it has to be your own group and your own table. Okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
it. Yeah, but of course, if your friend happens to go the same day and sits on the next table, well, that's in
Happened to me. Well, you just meet outside and walk in together, and
Right.
our little family pod. Yeah.
Meet around the block and sneak in.
Yeah, they're dishing out fines for people who keep breaking the stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. We've done a couple times indoor dining, but fortunately for us, the weather is nice. We sat outside on Friday. It was a nice day here, and we went outside and had a couple beers and some dinner on the patio of a local brewery pub, and that was nice. Nice tables apart. It was a nice sunny day, so it worked out good. But
Yeah, I think we've had quite a few people pick up the 10 grand fines.
ooh, yeah.
And one guy who refused to close a gym down, I think his fines are totaling 70 grand at the moment.
Yeah. Now, if he would close his gym down, would he get kind of backstopped by the government, at least for a portion of his expenses? Are they doing that for businesses that they forced to close, or is it just the employees that they get their pay?
Yeah, I think the businesses are getting, the employees of the business are getting some kind of money, but
Okay.
yeah, it can't go on forever, can it? So
Yeah. That's the challenge. Yeah, I mean, if you're the business owner, it's like, okay, I can furlough my employees and they can get, compensated at least to 80%. But as the business owner, who's going to pay my rent and all the other stuff that goes on, even if I can't open? Yeah.
There's loads of high street chains
That's the challenge.
the wall. They got the receipt.
You guys still there? Let's see. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I just froze.
Oh,
All right, I'm going to open this back up and see.
Hey, James.
Hey, can you hear
Are we
me?
back? All right. Did I go silent for a little bit?
No,
Mark.
we heard you.
Mark, can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
No,
He's gone.
Mark's dropped out.
Not anymore.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Now I'm back. All right. There we go.
Can you hear me?
Hey, James.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. 'Cause I thought I put these on because you people can't hear me half the time.
No, you're good. I can hear you.
So I put these on. I've had them for years, but I thought I'll try them so it worked out good. So, yeah.
Good.
Through this, I had to come through as a guest again.
Huh. Did you click the link in YouTube? Is that where you clicked it, or in the Facebook group?
Messenger.
In Messenger? Yeah. Okay.
Now, on this computer, I got through with James, but I didn't press it because I didn't want to enter it. But it come up with regular everything normal. But this one didn't, so I just put James in and just clicked.
Huh. Okay. Hey, Rui. Rui popped in the chat there. Hope you're doing well. The link is in the chat and also on YouTube if you want to join. But I was going to ask him if he had a good Thanksgiving and you, Dennis, but you don't believe in that over there.
No. Yeah. Well, I only believe in Santa Claus.
How about you, James? Did you celebrate Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I did. Went to my sister's and my daughter's.
Okay.
So I did a little bit of traveling.
Okay, good. Yeah, you had decent weather up there. It was pretty good for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Mm-hmm. You're going to get some rain tonight, I think. We're getting some right now.
I just come in from my walk and it started to spit down.
Yeah.
Like just little bits, but it looks like it's going to come heavy.
Yeah, you can get rain, and then it's going to get cold. You probably have your first really cold day of the year, I bet. We're supposed to be.
Yeah. Hold on 1 minute. Dennis, I got a load of emails from Flickr about people looking at that dog.
Did you? Oh, well done. Yeah.
Oh.
We joined a group. Put one of his photos into a group on Flickr. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. One of the portraits you took?
The dog one with the frame around it.
Oh, okay. And did you post it to a breed specific group, or what was it?
No, we just put it in a group called The Look, which you have to work your way up through the levels.
Oh.
Yeah, when you post a photograph, you have to give 4 others a comment, with their symbol.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't, you get banned.
Oh, okay. So it's everybody's forced to have fun. We're going to have fun.
If you put every photograph, you only allow 1 a day. You put the photograph on, and you must give 4 others some kind of comment.
Okay.
And then once you get 4 yourself, you can then go on to the next level.
And I think I've reached that now, Dennis.
Yeah. So you go on to the next level now, which was level
We'll
2.
deal with that tomorrow.
Yeah, and it gets sticky when you get to level 6 blue, because you need 8 comments to go on to the next level.
That's
So,
when I'll be calling you up saying, hit me on this.
Yeah.
okay. So you need comments on some people need to give comments on your image before you can bump up. So it starts off with 4 comments.
Yeah, and then you get to about 3 or 4 levels. It's four comments, and when you get to the 6th level, you need 8 to go on.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you need 10 on the next one.
It's like multi-level marketing for photographers.
Yeah.
You need to recruit so many people into your pyramid.
Yeah, it's just, fun.
Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, there's other groups you can do it as well. There was another one where you work your way up through all the levels and you end up in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, and it's really hard to get a photo into the Hall of Fame.
Okay, let me take a look here.
People like it. Yeah,
So it's The Look. It's called the group.
yeah. The group's called The Look. Yeah,
Okay. No.
yeah. I think it's Spanish because it's in Spanish as well as English. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
Yeah, I put a photograph on thinking that's a really nice photo, and I don't get nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually can work my way up to like level 6, and that's where most people come unstuck when you need double.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You
Oh, you
got
just need.
people like your photograph.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to. Yeah. Well, it gets to a point. Yeah, where you really need a lot of people commenting on it. Yeah.
Yeah. If you look at level 7 and 8, the photographs in there are excellent. You don't get there unless you've got a decent photo.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I got level 1, level 2.
Yeah.
Looks like there's 2 different groups. I don't know. Red and yellow.
Yeah, you get red, yellow, and then it goes on to, I think it's purple, green.
Okay, but you have to join one. You have to start at level 1 because it looks like each group is a different group.
Yeah, you have to start at level 1 and then work your way up through the other groups.
Oh, okay.
And you can only post 1 photograph per day.
Okay, all right. So there it is. I'm going to share this.
You see the dog?
We'll take a look and see. So this is the group, right? This is level 1.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So if you scroll down, you'll find my cousin's. There he is.
There it is.
Yep.
There he is. He's moved right down.
Yeah. So all those people what put photos on after you must give four comments.
Okay. So if I were to join this group, I could help you bump. So if I comment here.
Yeah. You have to join the group. If you go to overview, which is at the top, you've got to pick up the code, the award code.
Oh, okay.
Scroll down, and you'll find the award code. Keep going past all those photos there.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you just cut and paste the actual in between those lines, the writing only.
Yeah.
And then the symbol, what comes up is what you see underneath. Yeah.
Okay. So just the Okay, so basically everything's starting up here at the B and finishing down here at the end of the.
That's on the 20. Yeah.
Okay, so I would have to post that or I submit an image.
Yeah, you can cut and paste it. If you scroll it through, highlight it, and copy it.
Yeah.
Now click copy. Right. Yeah. Then you can go to the dog photograph.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you click on that, and then scroll down the bottom, and then in the box, add that. Yeah. Paste. That's it. Now click comment box underneath.
There we go.
There you go, and it says that.
Wow.
Yeah, there you got another one now.
So how many's that got?
That's 5 you've got, so you can go on to level 2 the next day. Yeah.
So who monitors who gets onto level 2? Because now he's got 5, so he just has to be. Does he have to be trustworthy and say, "I do have 5 comments on my image"?
Oh yeah, I think if you move on and you ain't got enough comments, I've never really tried moving on with not enough comments, but
okay.
Obviously they can kick you off if you haven't got enough.
Okay, so what you do then is you join level 2 and you submit the same image.
Yep, same image, and then you cut and paste the level 2 awards, and then you go on from there.
Okay, so do your comments carry over? So when you start level 2, does it show 5 comments already? Yeah,
it will. You start level 2, it'll show you all your red comments.
That's how they track it. Yeah, so if you jump in level 2 and you've only got 1 comment, theoretically the moderators would block you forever and probably hate children too. Okay.
Yeah, I did say to my cousin, I got banned from one of the groups.
Okay.
It says you can only do 1 photograph a day, and I put the wrong photograph in, so I deleted it, and then I put the correct photograph in. And then I got a notice saying I've been banned because I was putting more than 1 photo up.
So does every comment have to be this little code?
Yeah, that the code is the same symbol but all in different colors.
Okay. All right. So can you actually you can put other stuff on and say, "Hey, great dog. I'm just doing this to get you a comment," that type of thing.
Oh yeah. You can favor them.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, James. You're ready for level 2. Callie can level up.
Now those levels don't carry over to level 2, do they?
Yeah. All these
start again.
No, these 5s you've got will show up on level 2's. It's the same page, except your comments will be yellow. That box will be in yellow on level 2.
Level 2. Okay.
Once you've got 4 of them, then you go on to the next level.
Okay. So if I were to join this group, then I've got to do I've got to submit an image at that point. Then.
Yeah. Yes, that we do. Cut and paste the comment code, and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all these rules. I don't know if I can abide by all these terms.
I just accepted.
No politically motivated. No
don't be abusive. I think that's on most of them,
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously the moderators will kick you off if you do anything.
I like this. No pornography and no cheap sex.
So Joe can't get in it then.
Yeah, Joe can't join. Yeah.
Yeah.
You nearly got us all banned last time, wasn't it?
Okay. Oh, that's why it's so long. They're doing it in all the different languages. Okay. All right. So I'm going to agree. All right. So now there's some nice images here too. Actually, there's some decent. Images. Okay.
If you go to the overview, and it shows you all of the levels.
Yeah.
And if you click on like level 7 or 8, 8 is the top one, but I don't think you can put in it anymore. It says it's closed, So you only go up to 7.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, they got gold. Yeah.
Yeah. So
red, yellow, orange, purple, green, blue, white, and gold.
Yeah. If you click on the white one, that take you to like near the end of the game, and you can see the quality of the photographs will actually get through then.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is okay. So if I click on this one, there's see 116, 1,400 comments. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I guess they watch out for friends bumping people up.
Well, I wouldn't think they go to that extreme. It's only a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. That's kind of interesting.
But I want to win.
You're in it to win it.
There's a good dog photo there.
Yeah, it looks like a border collie.
I think your dog photo is better than that.
Yeah, I would agree. I think
Yeah,
Callie.
that's rubbish. Don't vote on him. Go
It doesn't even have a title. How can it have? It doesn't even have a
Okay, you
title.
say it's rubbish. It's got 451.
Yeah.
I call
think-
shenanigans.
You've got to have a title with the image, and at least yours has the name of the dog. This has. I don't think this dog's name is Q9R3651. Come here, Q9R3651. Stop.
Yeah, I think that's the idea of the person who put it on.
Yeah. Okay. So cool. I'll find an image and submit one here and just see how it goes. That's interesting. I like that.
I have got quite a few right up to the end of 7, and I got the 10 likes to go on to gold. But when I tried to go into gold, it said it's closed.
Oh.
It
Okay.
must be full up with photographs because there's thousands of people doing this by the look.
Oh
of it.
yeah. There's some good images there. A lot of wildlife stuff.
Yeah, I think if you go right to the end, like the other group, you end up in the Hall of Fame. You can't go any further after that. But getting a photo in the Hall of Fame is quite an achievement.
Yeah.
How long does it stay there?
Well, you can do 2 or 3 groups a day if you keep getting all the comments.
Yeah.
Further down the line, there's not so many members because they haven't got their photographs into the higher groups.
Yeah. Okay. So if I submit an image, I've got to personally comment on 4, right?
Yeah, you choose any 4 images on the first 100 pages. Some say the first 100 photographs.
Yeah. Okay. And then so I submit my image and then comment, and then that gets me into the.
Yeah, and they warn you. There's a sweeper. If you load your photograph up and you don't comment on anybody else's, that's how to get you banned.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They've got an algorithm. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got an algorithm that runs.
Flickr actually sends you the notice telling you you're banned.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then you have to, if you think it's unjust, you have to contact the moderators to get back on. You know.
Hey, Wes,
It depends how much money you send them, whether they let you back in or not.
Yeah.
Wes, are you in that group? Because you just sent me an email saying you are.
No, I just did the comment or the whatever the.
Oh,
whatever
he's
the thing was.
giving you a comment, so you got loads now.
Yeah. You're going to be in the Hall of Fame before the end of the show, James.
Yeah.
I'll join after the show and put something in there.
No, it's just that when I saw it here, hold on.
Yeah, well, that's kind of interesting. Cool. That's I didn't know such groups existed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's quite a few of these ones where you go up to different levels. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a good bit of fun, but yeah, I'll take it too seriously.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. That's cool. I will take a look at that. And
Yeah, I've had photographs come to a grinding halt, and I think, what's the matter with that photo? It's a really good photo.
now, have you taken any of the images that made it into Explorer and submitted it to that group and see if they make it all the way, if they level up?
Yeah, I did stick a few in some of these groups, and they did go right up. Yeah. So
Okay. All right. Yeah, I would hope.
yeah, the test is when you get to level blue. Level 6 blue is when you need double the comments to go any further.
Oh, okay. So you need 8 to double up. Okay.
Yeah, and then the next one, the white one, you need 10 comments before you.
Okay. Well, there you have 6 already, so you can go up. You can submit that in the next group then.
Yeah. So once you've joined the groups, then it'll come up in your group list. You know,
Yeah.
you only have to join the once. You know. So
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I will take a look at that and post an image. I can't post 2. Well, I can do 1 a day. So okay.
you can do 1 a day, but if you get 4 comments in the first hour, then you can go into level 2 with that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Level
So
3.
you don't have to go a level per day. You can just submit 1 image per day.
Yeah, you can submit 1 image, but then you can go half a dozen levels if it's a really good photo and lots of people like it. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So it's kind of like, okay. I will do that. There are some good images here. I'm taking a look. I like this one of the owl. That's a nice one. I think it's an owl. Yeah. That's a neat one. I like that. Yeah, there's some good images in there.
Yeah. Some of the photographs in the higher groups, obviously, they've got to be reasonable photographs to get right up the top, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them, I like seeing what some of the other people do, you know, because you can get some good ideas as well.
Oh, this is an interesting one. I like this one. This is really cool. This one here. It's a mushroom. Kind of a,
Right.
that's kind of interesting. I wonder how they did that. Put a light behind it, maybe, or just from above, probably.
You can expand it. If you click on it, it'll get bigger, won't it? So.
Yeah.
Yeah. There must be some
A
kind
light above it, shining down through it, maybe.
Yeah.
It could be,
thing. Yeah.
yeah. That's kind of interesting.
There should be some sunlight filtering through the trees.
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
What camera? Does it say what camera he's using?
5D.
5D Mark IV.
Oh, Mark IV. It's not a cheap camera then.
No, from Hordaland, Norway. Taken October 1st. Yeah, so probably in the forest, the rainforest.
Yeah,
Probably.
70 millimeter lens at f5.
Yeah. Just need to keep your eyes open by Sigmund Loland. Huh, interesting, yeah.
Well, obviously, you can contact these people and you can say, what a nice photograph, and get a few.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty good, really, because some people do comments on it. You know, I've had a few saying like, "Oh, this is really nice. I really like this." You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, there's a black cat sharing a temple with the green Buddha. Okay. Yeah, there's some nice ones there. Yeah, that's a good idea. This one looks like. This is Saint Malo.
What's the one with the moon? It looks like someone's put a moon in that.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
That doesn't look real.
She's been watching your images there, Dennis.
Yeah, something going on.
Yeah. See. Yeah, that's a Photoshop expert there.
Yeah, I can't abide people who put moons in pictures.
Yep. Nice. No, that's a good group. I'll take a look at that. That's fun. I've got a couple images I think would be worthwhile to submit.
Yeah. We was having a look through earlier, and there was some nice scenery stuff there. And I thought, man, that's on par with Simi's stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I was thinking Simi would be. Should be one of. Well, yeah, this would need to be one of the 80 groups he posts to.
Yeah, but you couldn't do 80 of these groups.
Yeah.
You spend most of your life doing the comments.
He'd have to quit his job.
He would,
comment on images all day long. Oh, there's some neat ones here. There's some nice images. So yeah, it's a neat one. Good.
Yeah. Rui's taking the dog for a walk.
Yeah. Have to take Charlie for a walk. I guess it is. Yeah, about that time. Was it 10:30 there? No, 10:30, right?
Yeah, there's one of mine there.
There it is. Yep, Canby Island.
Yeah.
You've got 8 comments. That should take you up to. Are you in level 2 with this one?
Yeah, are they all red? Yeah, I don't think I've put it in level 2 yet. I think I'm only in the one.
There you go. So you have to get 4 more comments, or will 8 bump you up to level 3 now if you have 8?
No, you have to go to level 2 first and get 4 level 2 comments before.
Okay, so you could have 100 comments here, and then you get a level 2, and you'd have to have 104 before you could bump up to the next one. Okay.
I mean, I've put photographs in there, and I've got like 10 or 11 reds. So I thought, oh, this is doing well. I put it in yellow, and I only got 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. That's interesting. I will play that game a couple times and see what happens.
Yeah, I was playing with this photograph today. I put it on the group actually because I processed it with Darktable.
Oh, okay. All right.
One of the original raw files. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go back and talk about that because that might be a fun one to do. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Any photography equipment purchases, Black Friday sales, holiday sales? Anybody take advantage of anything? Wes?
No.
No. Any?
I haven't, but I'm looking at printers. I still haven't made up my mind which printer to get. They're all for bloody expensive.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow might be a good day. So tomorrow's Cyber Monday, so that type of stuff will probably be some decent sales.
What printer do you have? Would you say it's a good printer?
Oh, mine's a Canon multi-function. It prints okay, but it's not a photo printer. I use it more just for an office stuff. I've only done like 4 or 5 prints on the printer. Everything I've got printed, I've just had done. Go to Costco or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're better off just paying somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a good store here that's very good.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking at a printer, not for a photo printer, but I'm looking for a laser multifunction. This is an inkjet one, and ink gets kind of expensive when you're printing out a bunch of, even in black and white, you're just printing out pages in ink. So
Yeah, that's why I bought the one with the bottles, where you can just keep topping up each color as it goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get a lot more for your money with the bottled inks than you do with the cartridges.
Oh yeah. That's
The printer just costs more money in the first place.
Yeah. You just pay a little bit extra, but if you actually do prints, and it ends up being less expensive in the long run.
Yeah. I've only just bought some new inks for it, and it's been here a couple of years, and I've printed loads of 10x8s and stuff on photographic paper, and it worked out really economical, really.
Yeah. Let me see here.
Some of these printers have been looking at like $600.
Which ones are you looking? Are you looking at the Epson? Is that the ones you were looking at?
Yeah.
No, I was looking at HP. My HP is 8610, but it's broke, sitting over there broken. The other one was the Canon one, pre-100 or something. But that's discontinued, so you have to go to the pre-200. It's like $500 or $600.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then my friend said to me, don't use it for documents, just use it for printing because you use too much ink. So that means you've got to buy another printer just for documents. It's like, with the amount of printing I do, I should just have all in one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can just buy like $100 laser printer for documents, and then a photo printer for photos.
Yeah. You can get a laser printer that'll do 20 pages a minute for $120 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then put your money in photo printer if you want it, and then just use it for photos. That might be a way of doing it rather than a combo.
Have you got a photo printer, Wes?
It's sort of a photo printer. It's got 6 cartridges. It's a Canon.
All right. So you got the cyan and the yellow. It's all subtractive colors, yeah.
Yeah, and it's got the photo blue and 2 different blacks.
Yeah, that's photographic because they all use the subtractive. The photo ones, it's like seven inks, That costs you in the first place to buy it, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can get a really good printer, but yeah, you're going to pay for it. That's for sure.
Well, we looked up my one I'm using, and they don't do it anymore. So Epson still do one of these ones with the ink cartridges. My particular models out of production now.
Yeah, no, they have them on. I've seen them from time to time on at Costco. The big whatever they're called, the big ink print. The big container of fluid, not just cartridges.
Yeah, they don't cost a lot of money at all. I just bought 4 new cartridges, and it was about £25.
Okay.
Genuine Epson ones, just got them on eBay. You can buy them from Epson direct for about double the price.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm looking at this one, Expression, a wide format printer for $350. Oh, it's out of stock. Yeah. I'm just looking at Epson's site primarily. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. I've just always said if I want to get something printed, I'm just gonna. Costco works really well. They do a good job on print. You can submit everything on. Do you belong to Costco, James?
No, it cost me $60 if I want to join, but I don't go there, and I can't be spending $60. But I go to a camera store and they do really good quality.
Yeah, and I would say that's what I've just used. Well, Costco or a camera store, something that just gives you good prints when you need them. I can
see that one. The printer that's just broke had really good print quality. So it's a shame it broke.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've decided I'm just going to use my printer for regular printing, not photos. And if the stuff I get, photos I get printed, I'm just going to get done in a lab. And whether I send away like Bay Photo or Costco or something like that, it ends up being better quality anyway. You know, if I'm going to hang it up on the wall, I can get it printed. And
It depends what paper you're using, Mark, because I'd say the photographs I get out of this is as good as what comes back from the shop.
it might be, yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to use the right paper, and the right paper can be pretty expensive.
Yeah, all the proper like glossy matte and luster in it, and the medium one.
Yeah.
You got to print on the proper paper, otherwise it just look awful.
Yeah, what I found with Costco, you can log in, so you can find whichever store is most convenient to you. They give you a list of what the printers are, so you can actually download the profiles for the specific printer, and then you can print, save it in that profile, and then you can pick the paper and do everything, and it works out pretty good. And my store is only a few miles away, so I can order it in the morning and go pick it up at during lunch or whatever, and have it. Most of the time, I get stuff done pretty quick. So
yeah, Joe's been sending off for really expensive stuff. He does the metal print with that.
He's doing some metal prints, and he's done a few of the really large ones, like 30 by 60.
Yeah, well, they got $100 a time.
Probably, yeah. Depending what paper you print it on.
Yeah.
Or canvas or metal or just regular print, printer paper. Yeah.
Now, is that for his models, or does he keep them himself?
He does some for his models, and then some he just his house literally just has pictures everywhere. I mean, he prints a lot.
Right.
So a lot of the stuff, most of what he prints is for himself, or he gives to family or whatever. Here, Grandma, here's a hot chick I shot last week. Blew up real big for you. But no, he does. He's always done a lot of printing. Which is good though. I mean, that way he gets to see his images. Puts them up on the wall and gets to have people be able to see him, and he does give some of the models, but most of it's for himself. Yeah, he pays for it.
When you print really big photographs and you see them, wall size photographs, they look totally different from what you're getting on a 10 by 8,
Yeah, completely. I've done a couple of my images on like a 20 by 30, and that's still much bigger. I mean, it's really impressive. If it's a good image, it looks completely different than on what it would look like even on a nice color calibrated monitor. I mean, just that size just makes a big difference.
Yeah, I've got four images on a 20 by 30 camera. It looks great.
Yeah.
Have you sent any of your 4x5s to be printed big, Mark?
I have. I've sent a couple. I've got a couple here on the wall, and I've taken a couple and got them printed and sent them to my parents for Christmas gifts. Like a 16 by 16. I think I got them a 16 by 16 and a 12 by 12 print basically. And I did a square crop on it, cropped it down to a nice square, and they came out really good. I did them through Bay Photo, so they were just printed on a good quality canvas paper, good high quality paper, and they were, with a nice basic, black frame around them. They're like $45 or $50 or something. So not crazy.
Yeah.
And there's been a couple that they've had up in a window that gets a lot of sun for a few years, and they still look, they haven't faded. They're still in good shape. So, yeah, it's definitely work. I printed more of my own stuff to give to family than I have on my own walls. So, most of what I print is I send to family and friends. So, but yeah, it does make a difference. Printing them out is completely different than viewing them on a monitor.
Yeah, well, if you remember that last format site we went to, was it Rachel the Cat?
Yes.
Yeah, some of those mountain things. She's selling them for like $300 a time.
Mm-hmm.
And so you get that quality, then That's it. You made it. Then you start selling stuff at $300 each.
Yeah. Well, the guy, the large format, the 8x10 photographer I follow, who does a lot of stuff in Death Valley and Western United States, he sells stuff anywhere from $300 to $600 for his prints, and they're high quality. And he's got the printer, super high quality printer that he prints out himself, but you pay for them. They're good images, but yeah,
But does he work for a company? So he's doing the photos for the company, or is it for him?
No, he's just a hobby. I mean, he works full time in tech or whatever, and he's just obsessed, landscape photographer. So it's all his own stuff, But he's built a good little business. He does. He sells. He has a whole store. He'll sell like calendars every year, little portfolio books. So a lot of his images over the course of the year can put in a flip book where they're like 5x8s or whatever. So small. So like a small coffee table kind of book. And he's got a lot of subscribers to his YouTube channel, gets a lot of views. So people, he's at the point now where he's actually making money doing it instead of, he's getting net in his, he's not getting, he can't support his family on it, but he's actually getting money for what he's doing. Cause he spent so much money on travel and film and equipment. I mean, it's gotta be thousands of dollars a year, easily, probably $10,000-$15,000 a year.
10x8. How much is that a sheet? Must be what, $10 a sheet?
Oh, for Velvia? For Velvia, 8x10 is like $25 or $30 a sheet now.
Oh, you don't want to mess that up when you're taking a photograph.
It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he orders, you can't get Velvia in the States, so he orders it from Japan, I guess. And yeah, it's expensive. I thought 4x5 is expensive. I mean, that's basically, a color is like basically $4 a negative.
Yeah.
For like Portra or something like that.
Yeah.
Or Ektachrome.
Portra
or Ektar. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've got Velvia or Portra in the freezer, but I've got 50 sheets of 4x5 color positive, and it's not ever been opened, but I've got 50 subjects to take in a 4x5. Where are you going to find? Where are you going to find that? I think you should do is once the pandemic breaks, you can just set up on a street corner. Yeah.
And
they could just do people walk by and do portraits. Yeah.
I work for photos.
Yeah.
I work for photos.
And as soon as you take the picture, they go, "Can I have a look?" And I go, "Yeah." Once it's developed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to prepay for that. So here, just give me $50. We'll get it scanned and get a nice print for you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have a go. But like you say, you got to find a subject worth pushing the shutter on £5 a time on a negative. Yeah.
So, yeah. No, it is. But on the other hand, I guess if you have all that film and you're not doing anything with it, it ends up going bad eventually anyway.
Well,
so, within a, it's not going to be next year, but Now,
when I bought the 50 sheets in a box unopened, it was still in date. It's probably out of date now, but I've got it in the freezer. So
yeah, so it's probably good for a number of years still.
Yeah, that's right. Because I was developing 4x5s, which were 10 and 12 years old, and they were still coming out reasonable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I mean, if you keep the film at a reasonable, it doesn't even have to be frozen, just a reasonable temperature. Under 50 degrees, refrigerated even makes a big difference.
Yeah, it's and when you're learning, it's easier to use stuff what's cost 50 cents a go than the £5 a show.
Yeah, when you're trying to figure out focus and the movements and everything. Yeah, it doesn't. That's you're just. It's not going to be the film that makes a difference. It's your skill as being able to actually use the equipment that makes the biggest difference.
Yeah, and of course I ain't done that for a while, so I can't make any mistakes. Because once I put the cartridge in the back, and I was just about to pull the dark slide out.
Mm-hmm.
I realised I hadn't closed the lens.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Because I had it open.
Cha-ching.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, let's jump into these images because I think Wes posted a few, and you've got a couple here. So maybe we can decide on one of these as a kind of the one to edit for the group, because I think that would be fun. I'm looking forward to doing that. Let's see which one. I think this was the last one from last week. Yeah, Joe's sunset.
Joe's new iPhone.
Yes, his iPhone 12 Pro Max Pro 12. Okay. So here's Jose again. Osprey. And this one looks like maybe it's actually in this. It looks like he didn't maybe combine two images. No, looks like he cloned out a little bit over here. Maybe he did merge. He's got a nice background, and he just put the birds on a nice background. But yeah, it's a good shot.
Yeah, I did see a program advertised on the Google where you can just select whatever background you want, and it puts it in your picture.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
I've seen that software too.
Mm-hmm.
But does it look obvious then? Because it doesn't look obvious to me.
No, I mean, if you zoom in.
Just because it's all in focus is kind of makes it obvious to me.
Yeah, but you can see, you got maybe not, but on the edges here, you kind of see some, where they've kind of merged.
Not
there's like some pixelization along the outline. A few not very wide, but looks like it was. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, when you close in, he looks like a pissed off bird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you wouldn't want him to come after you. That's for sure. Those talons would do some damage.
So really then, because the bird's in focus and the sky is in focus, that will tell you that it's merged it onto another picture.
Yeah. See, this is f7, 600 millimeter. Yeah.
Yeah, that background would be a lot blurrier than that.
It would be blurred because look how sharp the eyes are. I mean, he obviously is focused on the front of the bird here. Yeah. So, but it's a nice image. But yeah, it's maybe the background would be a little blurrier, just overall, just because of the fact that you're focused on.
Yeah, they were doing a demo on the Google thing, and it was a row of houses, and the guy just goes, "Oh, it's a bit of a rainy, cloudy day, so we just changed it to a sunny blue sky." All the buildings had just done it immediately. Yeah.
And it's easy to do.
Yeah, well, that was a special program to do it, but I expect you can do it in GIMP or Photoshop.
Yeah, that's specialized software. It's got an algorithm specifically designed for detecting the edges and doing all that. Yeah, it's a purpose-built.
You can do it manually, but it takes forever to cut in around the images.
Yeah.
It's like
You've got to
or something. I think is what's called.
What's it called?
I think it's Luminar. Is that what it's called?
Okay.
Yeah, that rings a bell, Wes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Nice
Can
shot.
you cutting in around those feathers, manually with a brush.
Oh, okay. So this was taken during the Worldwide Photo Walk.
Yeah, this was way back when the first one I ever did. The first one I attended.
Okay.
Didn't even lead this one.
Yeah. Okay. Back in 2014. Okay. So you was the angle, or did you crop it and place it like this?
No, she was like leaning back, hanging on to like a light pole.
Okay.
So that's how it is, I think.
Okay. All right. Umbrella. That's a
If
color.
I remember right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
you change the background, Wes, because it's blurred out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's an interesting one. So did you crop it a little bit before you posted it, or was that pretty much?
I don't think it's cropped.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a
Might be
while.
an interesting one to look at, because you could do a lot with just changing the processing of that, the crop, the orientation, lots of stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Have you got the raw file for that one, Wes?
Yes, I do.
That might be a fun one to do. Portraits are always fun.
Yeah, Joe's the boy for that, though, isn't
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
he? You could turn her into a newborn baby.
Yeah. This is a good shot. I think you posted one from just whenever it was, a couple years ago, after you actually were at the show. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well, this is America's version of the Red Arrows, yeah.
Yeah, this is the Blue Angel, so this would be the Marines, I guess, Army, the Navy.
I think.
Yeah, Navy. Yeah, Navy, and then they've got the Air Force, which is the Thunderbirds. Yeah.
Yeah, the flying in that close formation. How near do you think they really are?
Yeah.
It's an illusion of the eye.
It's got to be, because they wouldn't be allowed to fly that close.
I think they get within like 18 inches or something, pretty close.
Well,
That's why now they're getting one dice.
yeah.
Every once in a while.
They've had some accidents, yeah.
Yeah, every once in a while. Yeah, that's not a. Got to know what you're doing. That's for sure. But no, that's another interesting one. You could do some fun things with that. That's a neat one. There's Simi.
How many is this?
I don't know. I'm assuming a panorama.
It's only in 2 groups.
Yeah. Use of Faulkner's Island.
I like it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Panorama. 70 millimeter. Yeah, so this is probably, I don't know, 6 or 8 maybe. Something like that.
Yeah. Only in 2 groups. Somebody must have been having a bad day.
Yeah. It was busy. They had to get off and do something else. Yeah, that's it. That's a nice one though. I like the colors. The water's great. I'm assuming that must be Faulkner Island out there because he posted it in the group. Views of Faulkner Island. That was the other group. Yeah. Only 1/6 of a second. Yeah, that's a nice one though. All right, here we go. Dennis.
Yeah.
So you set the, tell us about how you set this one up.
Right. Tripod in the drive.
Okay, right there in the middle, right? Yeah.
30 seconds. F16.
Okay.
I just walked in front of the camera and stood.
Okay. So you walked from one side to the other.
No, what I'd done was I walked to the house garage and then stood still for about 10 seconds and then walked out of the picture.
Okay.
And that was that picture. And I'd done the same photograph with me standing in the other garage.
Okay. So this is two images merged together then.
Yeah. Yeah. All I'd done was I erased the area around where I was standing on the garage on the first photograph to reveal the second photograph behind. So basically, it's just my shadow.
Oh, okay.
Through, because both photos are exactly the same. It was on a tripod.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a 15 mil Voigtlander, and things were leaning a bit, so I had to change the perspective.
You have to use the perspective correction. Yeah.
On GIMP, yeah, the fence panels on the side of the garage was leaning really badly.
Oh, okay. Over here. Yeah.
So
Hey, Dennis, could you not have taken a picture of one side, stayed there for how many seconds you say, then just walked across to the other side while the camera's still open, and then walk away?
Because it was only a 30-second photo.
Oh, you had to move really fast.
The time at F16 was 30 seconds. I didn't have any filters on, so it was just open lens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I had to do 2 because I wouldn't have had enough time.
So yeah, I mean, I wonder if you could have stood over on the right side and then walked really quickly where he wouldn't have where he wouldn't have been there long enough for the camera to catch it if you maybe jogged.
It was about, I counted between like 10 and 15 seconds.
Okay, yeah, so you didn't have enough time, yeah.
And just walked out. So basically, I pushed the shutter on the camera, which had 2 second delay, and just
Okay.
went over and stood still, then walked out of the picture.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was it's just an experiment. I was just having a play, you know.
Yeah,
But
well,
that's good though.
yeah. I mean, the image is nice and sharp, so and you even got some. You got a little bit of some star trails up there.
Yeah, it was really dark out there, so I had to lighten the shadows
Mm-hmm.
to bring up the greenery. But
Yeah.
it brought the sky up as well, so it was pretty good. And
Yeah, you got some nice. I mean, that's nice blue sky, and you got the nice stars, sun stars, or around the lights.
it was hyperfocal focus set.
Mhm.
You know, so basically, I didn't have to focus the camera anyway.
Yeah,
Everything's going to be sharp at that.
yeah.
And I was impressed. See the satellite dish on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
See what I can get NASA now.
Yeah. I think I saw a story in my feed about they finally communicated with Voyager. Was that you that communicated with them? I mean,
Well, it wasn't me because I didn't try enough.
Voyager.
Yeah, it's on the way out of the solar system. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, that's a neat shot. Very creative. I like it. The color came out really nice.
Right now, this is the extremely other way. This was the like just an ornament thing. It's made of metal and it's got crystals on it. This was taken in daylight.
Okay.
With the speed lights.
Okay. Yep.
So I took it 8,000ths of a second.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, that's how you got the black background. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done through the lens metering with a Viper on top of the camera. You know, so basically had the speed lights right next to the thing. Yeah.
Wow, 8,000th. Yeah. Ah, it came out nice.
I tried to get the crystals to reflect the color of the spectrums.
Well, you got
It looks good.
most of them. Yeah, you got green, yellow, blue, red.
Yeah, because I mean, if you get the light just right on a crystal, it will fire all of them. It's like having what it used to bend the laser beams with, isn't it?
Yep. Prism of some kind. Yeah. Oh, that came out good. Nice sharp image. There you are. There's an Easter egg. You're probably in there somewhere.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
There's the flash right there.
Yeah, the stone in the pedestal is blue.
Yeah, but you see the flash right there. That's the flash going off.
I was going to take it out, and I thought, no, it's just another reflect, you know. So.
Oh, it came out nice. Yeah, very nice. I like that. And here's Canvey Island.
Yeah. Now this was all dark table, raw file into dark table.
Okay. So this one might be interesting to get some different edits on.
Yeah.
I think that one might be a good one.
Yeah, I've played with these before because I took the pole out on one. Yeah, and the people on the beach, I took them out.
Yeah. Okay. So I think this one would be fun to do because there's stuff that you could mess around with to change the image itself, take out objects, add objects, move stuff around, change the lighting a little bit.
Yeah.
That might be a good one. And then I like the portrait. I think that might be a good one.
What about one of yours?
The only other one I would look at out of mine would be
I'm trying to think which one.
this one might be a good one, I think.
Yeah, that one has potential.
Yeah.
Yep.
So why don't we do that? So I'll upload the raw file of this
Right.
to that folder.
Yeah, we can
Dennis?
upload one, and then whatever people want to edit, they can edit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if we do yours first, then Mark, we'll have a little play, and next week we can all put what we've done.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. We'll do mine first, and then that'll give us a couple weeks of doing it. Yeah, that'll work out good. So so I'll do mine. I'm gonna make a note and upload that.
And we can do anything we want to it, right?
Yeah, whatever you want. You could put a moon and a shopping cart in it. And
That's it.
you could put the dog over hiding behind the bush. You do whatever.
Yeah. Or if your name's Joe, you can change it to black and white.
Yeah, change it to black, white, and put a model right there in that piece of sand. Yeah. Do whatever you want. Okay, so I'll upload that one to the folder there, and you all got links to the folder, right? You're able to log into the folder.
I still couldn't do that Dropbox, but
You should be able to. You shouldn't have to have an account to do that. Were you able to get in there?
I tried to get in, and it said you got to open an account.
Oh, well, that's not good.
can you not just zip the file and send it in an email?
Might
Size. That might work. I think the raw file is going to be. How big would the raw file be for that? I imagine that's probably 15 meg, something like that.
Probably 15, 18
Yeah.
megs.
10 to
Yeah,
15.
it depends on your email.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether it let it through or not. Because
Yeah.
I sent one over to my cousin.
Mhm.
When it left here, it was 28 meg, and when we got it his end, it was about 12.
Huh. So it automatically compressed it, huh?
Yeah, it seemed to, yeah. I zipped it before I sent it as well, but it still come out a much smaller file.
Okay. Yeah, because zipping will reduce it a little bit, but it doesn't normally cut it in half or anything.
Yeah, well, we can only try, can't we?
Yeah. Okay. I'll try. I'll take a look at it, find a way. I think if I do zip it, that'll reduce it a little bit, and then maybe should be able to be sent. So
raw files are you got to play with the raws really, or TIFFs, because if you do anything with a JPEG, there's nothing to alter.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I think we might as well just do the raw file because this is just this is an Olympus. No, this is a Canon. This is a Canon raw file. Yeah.
Right.
So everybody should be able to edit that one. I mean, that'll be able to be converted by anything. So, okay. Well, I've got all your emails, so I'll might not get it tonight, but maybe tomorrow I'll be able to get it to you. Okay. And I'll email, and if there's any issues, then we'll figure it out. But I should be able to get it zipped, and I think email should be fine. So I'll do that, and then we can do the portrait the next week, and maybe Canby Island the third one or something. Yeah, that'd be good. I think that'll work. Cool. All right. Well, hey, good one. I'll get this file out to you in the next day or so, and keep shooting. Cyber Monday is tomorrow, so if there's any last minute photography equipment you want to purchase, you might be able to get a deal on it.
Well, I don't know if it's the same in America, but our newspapers were going that these Black Friday deals were cheaper 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that over here sometimes. But they're getting rid of their crap stuff.
Yeah. I've been bombarded with Capture One from Sony. Right, all year round, they've been telling me I can have 50% off. Right, but for Black Friday, I can get 30% off.
Oh, you can save even less.
Yeah. I order it on Black Friday. Yeah.
That sounds like a deal to me.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
yeah. I noticed. Yeah, a lot of stuff is just repeated. Like stuff on Amazon. A lot of their devices are half price for Black Friday, but they were the same for Prime Day. So pretty much the same price they had back in October.
Yeah, the free version of the Sony software is it does everything I need it to do. It doesn't do all the fancy stuff that you can do in GIMP or Photoshop. But yeah, it's not worth paying £600 for their program. You know, when I can, if I need to do the other stuff, I just use GIMP. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a pretty steep price to pay for the exclusivity of using the Sony product.
Yeah, and if you buy their version, which does all cameras, it's a fortune.
There's got to be something. I don't know. I'm assuming they sell a lot of them, but there's got to be something specific about it. Well, maybe like we were talking last week. Maybe it's they're able to do some of the raw files better than the other images.
Yeah,
and other processors or other software.
The process is nice, and but it's just not worth the money, especially if you're locked to Sony. It only does Sony cameras. Unless you pay loads of money out and buy the one that does all the cameras.
Yeah. I don't know. They must be selling enough of it, or they wouldn't keep selling it, I guess, especially for the price they're selling it for. Or maybe they're like, yeah, we'll just keep the price high, and anybody who's crazy enough to buy it, we'll just add them to the suckers list.
or you can probably think that they would just rent it to people, just like Photoshop now. Yeah, can't buy Photoshop anymore, can you? You have to.
No, I think you've got to be pretty much part of the monthly subscription. Yeah. Adobe Creative, the Creative Commons, or not Creative Commons, Adobe Creative or whatever. Yeah.
Because Apple's starting their own format soon, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're gonna have Apple Raw.
Yeah, there'll be another one to play with.
Mm-hmm. Well, that'll probably get distributed pretty widely, I would imagine.
Yeah.
All the Apple devices out there, all the iPhones and everything. Yeah, they'll probably get that out. Make sure everybody has that for their software updates.
Can't all these manufacturers just do one format, so you don't have the encryption?
No. Each format is special in its own unique way.
Yeah.
Money.
Yes. Yeah.
They kind of try to come up with ways to keep you in the ecosystem, whatever their particular ecosystem is. That's the ticket to getting repeat sales, I guess, or at least that's what they think. So
that's the sad thing about film cameras. There's no in-camera software straightening all the dodgy lenses.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's just a matter of what film you use. I mean, that was the difference there, was the different films you could use. So it's kind of similar to different post-processing software on digital.
I mean, their magic they use in-camera magic, just filling in all the gaps that the lens can't do.
Have you heard any more about Olympus going under?
I haven't seen anything.
No.
They sold off everything, so they'll probably still support things for quite a while. I mean, I don't see them going away anytime soon.
Yeah.
Name's still going then.
Yeah, I think so. They sold the name to that investment group, and I think they bought it for the was it the medical imaging? I think is what they bought it for. Whatever the technology, whatever the Olympus had on the medical imaging side of things.
Do you think the photographic side is a loss maker then?
Probably, yeah. It's just tagging along, and I figure as long as it doesn't cost them too much to keep it going, they can keep it out there for a while. Because there's a lot of people that have Olympus cameras and lenses and that type of thing.
Olympus cameras. I had one in the 60s, 70s. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, they've been in the business for quite a while. I mean, ever since the early 60s, probably when they first started doing SLRs. And they were doing little rangefinders, if I remember right, back for the Japanese market, I think.
Olympus. Yeah.
I think they were doing rangefinders, and they did SLRs, and they came out in the U.S. the late 60s, early 70s. So
there's a sought after Nikon camera in it, the S3, and that's a rangefinder.
Mm-hmm.
And the big lenses and that, apparently it's really expensive. Even now. Film camera is super expensive rangefinder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like right now you could probably, I think you can get them on used market for. I think I remember seeing like $5,000 or $6,000. I mean, it's crazy expensive. It's kind of like a Leica. It's like the Japanese Leica.
It is. Yeah, the Japanese they got one in a gold box. Can't remember. I think it is an S3, but it's a 2000 Millennium Edition. And it's an absolute fortune.
Yeah.
It comes with a presentation case and everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what you need. I mean, if you got to get a camera, you got to have a gold presentation case. I mean,
and the 50 mil lens it's got on it, it's supposed to be absolutely superb, and you can't buy the lens separately. Yeah, it only comes with that camera.
Oh, okay. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
So you're either buying a real expensive camera body and they throw in a lens, or you're buying a really expensive lens and they throw in the camera body. Just
you buy the camera to get the lens,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. Well, hey, everybody have a good week. I'll get that file out to you one way or the other in the next day or so, and then we'll see what everybody does with it. We'll talk about that next week. All right. All right. Stay safe. Have a good week, everybody. All right.
Be good.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
Talk to you